It's me, Austin!
Y'all. Happy Tuesday. Said no one ever. How's everyone doing tonight? Audio only. Sag. Oh, for the time being. I'll have my tuber up in a second. Oh, if my eyeballs would stop giving me grief and itching. At least it rained today, so my allergies have been better. Oof. So, I genuinely hope everyone had a good day today.
What Ahty doing?
Let's see, let me go through the list. Bocage, welcome. Tozu, welcome. Seribob, of course. Little Pac Mac, welcome. Fingies, welcome. Lucos, Good Bean, and Hobo, welcome. Gabe, welcome. It's so nice to see y'all. Zobrin, nice to see you. Draconic Dude, welcome. Hello. I'm in voice chat waiting to guide your striped butt. That's fair. I will be there in just a moment or two. Just getting things rolling here. I think I still have everything up. Yeah. I had the forethought this time to actually get the Switch rolling and make sure it was working before I started the stream. So that's a thing. I was planning. I'm getting better. It's been a while since we played 14. Yeah, it has. Too long. Let's see. Let me catch up a little bit. Hey, y'all, just stopping by and saying you all are lovely, and I must head to rest early because I have to mentally prepare for tomorrow. Love y'all. Love you too, Gabe. You know, best of luck tomorrow. I know it seems like it's overwhelming, but I mean, you're gonna learn stuff real quick, and you're just gonna slay it. Like, I know it. I feel it in my bones. Pretty good. Finally got info on my laptop. Turns out the company's sending me a check for the laptop. I'm gonna get another one. It'll be a month though. Sorry to hear that. But at least you're getting credit for it. Shaking off feeling crummy from work, but otherwise okay. I'm so lucky to have y'all seriously. Aww. You know, Fingies, we're so fortunate to have you around, and I love seeing you in the stream. You're a heckin' good bean, and like, you're super appreciated around here. No worries. I bet you miss my dulcetone voice. I just miss your face, Tozu. I miss your heckin' face. Oh my God, Hobo. Hobo, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Found these in an old coat pocket. Thought you could use them. Thank you so much, Hobo. You're so sweet. Holy heck, you're amazing. Skippy, welcome. Sup, butts. Also, Ahty, I have news for you. Oh, what's that? Seek DMs in Discord. We'll be moving homes. No need for a loft bed. Awesome! That rocks. One second. All right. Probably would help if I undeafened also. Okay. So perfect. Let me fire up the game here real quick. There we are. But Hobo, holy heck, thank you so much. should probably change inputs on my monitor. That would probably help. 'Cause playing through OBS is a bad idea. Hey, same Nintendo pick. It made sense. I love Bug Person. Alrighty, Tozu, I am going to call.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, look at you on my stream. It's so big.
What can I say about foxes?
There's the Tozu. Okay, cool. Excellent. So, just to catch some folks up in the stream, Tozu is actually going to help me out showing me some of the more advanced type things, like the little nuances of Xenoblade, because we're starting to get into parts where it's going to get really difficult for me if I don't learn some of these things. So...
To be quite honest, I think it's something that's gonna let you enjoy the story more.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I'm definitely down with that.
I'll let you get you loaded into the game here.
Okay. I don't care, Ahty. I want more from you. Aw, Skippy. Alrighty, I am here.
First thing I think that you should be aware of is what they call the interpersonal relationships they have in the game.
Okay.
So if you open your menu,
Probably wrong menu.
not that one, the actual in-game menu.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There is... Gosh, where is it?
Hiya, Jaster. Welcome.
I want to say it's in party, but give me 1 second here.
That wouldn't be the affinity chart, would it?
I want to think it is. It's not just the party affinity. There's actually every single NPC you talk to is related to your party and the rest of the world. And it becomes very critical.
What Ahty doing?
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, Skippy, thank you so Skippy, thank you so much for that tier 1 gift sub to Screaming Doggo. Sinful is awesome. She's such a sweetheart. But go ahead, sorry.
No worries. I think it's under affinity. Yeah, so zoom out as much as you can. So you're going to have Colony 6 area, Colony 9 area. So you'll see that the Colony 9 area points in a specific direction which you have a lot of interaction with already. Okay. You'll see the red boundaries around the circles of Colony 9. That's going to be related to Colony 9 area. So anything you see with that red boundary is going to be from Colony 9. And you could see, like right near where your cursor is, a little bit to the northeast, you'll see that you've met somebody that knows someone else there.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's her son, isn't it?
There you go. And the relationships change depending on how you finish the quests that they have issued to you. For instance, you could do something that makes someone friends with each other, and if you do it a different way, then maybe they don't like each other.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That actually affects a lot of the storyline and who you get to see later on in the game. and what they have available for you in you know, trades and rare items that they might be able to provide to you in case you decide to trade with them and stuff like that. So
Gotcha.
key component of this game is trying to get everyone to be happy with each other, because no one likes each other, no one cares about each other, and you're kind of the interim where you're trying to bring everyone together because you're like, yeah, let's make everybody happy and be honest, and let's
Yeah.
go.
We need each other to survive. And...
Yep, exactly.
Okay, that makes sense. So what do the stars mean? Like basically, like, you know, like what my
So you know how often you get the burst affinity, the B prompt when you do a combat mission? Like when you start out, and if you don't lure the enemy, and you just start out with a red icon on your center palette, and you engage with an enemy, you get the B prompt. Press it at the right time, you see a little wave of light going upwards on your screen. That actually, not only does it give you an added advantage in battle, it also brings your characters in that party together a bit more in what's called affinity. And over time, the more you do that, the closer they get together. And with your affinity or skill tree, you actually get more abilities. Like, for instance, maybe Shulk can wear heavy armor instead of just Rain. Because Rain and Shulk have been fighting together so often that Rain actually, when they do the burst affinity correctly, gives some of that experience to Shulk.
Okay.
You actually, with engaging in the fights correctly, get some of that experience shared to the other players in the party, and that also gives you an incentive to rotate people out of the party. Maybe you want to go back to an area and say, you know what, I've done this with Shulk and Rain and Charla so often, we've got this under a mastery. Maybe you want to bring in someone else. Let's bring in Dunban, or who else joins our party. And doing that actually gets you a lot of more customization in terms of abilities that you get in the base party.
Okay, so I didn't know, like, one thing like I wanted to mention is, like, I didn't know you could just rotate people out. I figured it was just going to be like Final Fantasy VII, when you're tromping around and people leave the party and then people, you know, join the party depending on where in the story you are. I mean, I figured it was a very static thing.
Nope. They actually encourage the ability for you to change in and out of characters as much as you want. You're not required to have the PHS, which is in Final Fantasy VII, where you have to be in an open overworld area in a certain area, and then you can switch out people.
Oh.
You might be able to do that from the main menu, I think. It's been a while since I played the game, but you know, they encourage that kind of behavior because you want to make sure that everyone in your party is, you know, growing together. And it's the encounters and quests that you, and even that specifically, you could do a quest where Rain, Shulk, and Charla are in the party, and they'll comment on each other. It's like, yeah, Rain, let's do this, you know, or Shulk, I believe in you. But you can have someone else in the party, and they might comment differently. They might say, you know, Shulk, I don't think this is the right way to do this quest, or something like that. It's very.
Oh, I see.
They really try to, you know, form on that party coherence that you might have in the game, and it's not a lot of games that do that, but this one is specifically based off that. And not only is it your party, it's the entire world. Every single named NPC you talk to has a storyline that is interconnected with everybody else that you've met in the entire world.
That is really nuts and intricate. Holy heck. I had no idea.
They want you to feel like it's a living, breathing world. They don't have bullshit NPCs that are just there to give you a quest and that's nothing else. Everyone's there for a purpose, and I think that's a really good, you know, aspect of the game. You've already gotten a lot of the other masteries complete, having your skills up to date, having your skill trees, your affinity trees. The big aspect, as I can see there, skill trees. As you can see, you have integrity with Shulk. almost fully complete, but you can always change them over, and you use that with SP earned through battles that you fight. When you get more SP, you can unlock humanity and intuition, and you'll retain the abilities of all 3 trees. You're just building the experience in each tree. You don't have to specifically pick one of the 3.
Okay, so it's not like Borderlands where like you
No.
just you've got the 3, but you can only use one at a time. Basically,
No,
I can use
no.
okay.
And this will help you, because if you hit the ZR button on your controller, which gets you to skill links, you will see that there are other characters that will borrow abilities from Shulk. So you can go to Rain, let's say for instance, Rain right there in the middle. He's got 3 more open abilities that he wants to take from Shulk. And if you go to that circle right below the square, the second ability, it'll take you to Shulk's tree. And it says, I want something with a circle on it. In Enthusiasm, there you have Battle Party restores HP to an encouraged ally. So you can have Rain use this ability even though it's innately Shulk's, because you've built enough affinity, which we're talking about the B prompt when you're doing
Right. So it's
yeah.
So it's really important that, like, basically whenever I see that B prompt, I need to hit it because it's doing more than just giving me a little boost in battle. It's getting me a whole bunch of other stuff behind the scenes.
Correct.
I got it.
And that makes Rain and Shulk very close together, and lets Rain actually use some of the abilities from Shulk. Same with another character like Dunban. Let's say that you put Dunban in the party, and he and you are very cohesive. You can use his abilities, and recursively he can use yours as well.
I see. Okay.
So this is a game that really challenges you to rotate party members and try different things and go do different quests with different people. It's not something where you'd be like, you know what, it's gonna be Cloud, Eris, and Red 13. This is all we're doing the whole game. I don't give a crap about anyone else. This is all we're doing, because it doesn't give you a lot of the benefit of different ways to play the game.
Right.
So. And then, yeah, here you are with arts. You've been on the right path. Make sure you constantly talk to every vendor you have. You found one last stream here in Magna Forest. You want to make sure every time you see a book for anyone that you have in your party, buy it. If you can't buy it, you can't afford it, sell armor, sell collectibles, sell materials until you can afford it, because being stronger as a party is going to let you get everything else quicker.
Gotcha. Okay.
So in this aspect, this person does not sell abilities. You'll see in the top tabs you have weapon, head, chest, hands, and feet. Nothing else. So this might not be the person that sells you the books. And on another aspect, we'll be going back to affinity with the entire world. Remember how I spoke of the more quests you do with certain people, like if you do more quests with Colony 9, you get faction with Colony 9, which means they trade rarer materials. In some cases, those rarer materials might become books for, more levels of your abilities that you're using.
I see. Okay.
So side quests become pertinent. Engaging with Colony 9 people, Colony 6 people become kind of an essential aspect of the game, because this might make or break a boss fight that you can't really kill because you're missing this let's say light heal from Shulk that might give you the keep Rain from dying, which if he dies and the boss goes wild and starts killing your healer and whatever happens. So
yeah. So I think, like, probably at this point, do you think it would be a good idea to go back to Colony 9?
You can still play this game as you feel like it, but I feel like you should not ignore the side quests. Okay. They're not menial. We're not asking you to kill 30 of one kind of enemy or pick up 10 different collectibles. They're usually only like kill 3 of these, or kill 1 named enemy, or pick up a couple collectibles, and it will automatically complete when you're finished with that. You don't have to run back to the area that it was issued.
Oh, I see.
It makes it very convenient for you, but it is very worth it, and I find that you'll find a lot of the rarer armors and weapons this way. Because the only other way you will find it is if you do a chain of a lot of smaller enemies, or if you kill a named enemy, you'll find the unique chest, the big golden chest that gives you kind of the nicer stuff.
Gotcha.
And also, I'm sorry to go another direction, you can change time now. So there will be enemies available during the day that differ during the night. You'll also find enemies, and you'll see this in Bionis Leg, which is back in the cave area where you first met Juju and Charla, that only appear during thunderstorms or windy weather or different aspects like that. So it's kind of neat to just play around with the change time aspect on the main menu of the game to see maybe I get to try at a unique enemy that gives me an added advantage and something new in the story plus.
Gotcha, okay. Interesting. I had no idea how deep this game went, but there we go.
It's very multifaceted, but it's not trying to be doing it in an overwhelming way. It's trying to let you know that everyone matters, every decision you make matters, and everything you do is up to you. You can do it any way you want. You can put any ability that you want that's available to each character. You can put any character in the group. You can do any quest in any order you want.
Gosh, that's
It's really up, it's up to you.
That's interesting. Holy heck.
Like, here's a callback. I bet you forgot about this quest. If you looked at your quests, there was someone that mentioned they want you to kill a named enemy back in Colony 9.
Yeah.
And you probably disregarded it because you're like, I don't know what this is, and moved on. But that enemy was probably, I think, level 25 or so. When you picked it up, you're probably level 3 or 4. It's going to be under challenge. And I'll tell you how they break down quests. Monster quests, they're basically kill X of this. And they're very easy monsters. Challenge is going to be named enemies. Evil Rengrot, you killed. That was the little squirrel dude that was on the hill when you were making your way to Tefra Cave. There's one that's by Battery 2. Was it Battery? I think it was Battery 2.
Well, there's this one, Verdant Blue.
That
Bluchel.
one. That one is in. That monster is in the mid-20s.
Okay.
When you picked that up, you were like level 3. You were so baby.
So baby.
You were never gonna kill that monster ever. You could dream about it for years, but the moment you made it back to, and this is what this game entices, is it expects you to come back to areas and try to like kill things that you remember. This is not a game. This is not a game that says, okay, Verdant Blue Shawl, you're level 3, go for it. Because I did that. I did it over and over again. I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. This is kicking my ass. Ooh, you're level, I don't know where your level is now, but you can come back and kick this ass. And that's kind of what the game is oriented around. That's why you saw that giant monkey dude level 80 something in Bionis Leg.
Oh yeah.
Around, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm level 20. Why is he wandering around this game? It's because that's what the game wants you to think, is you're not ready for this.
Gotcha. Okay. But it's what the game is really saying is like, yeah, here's this thing, you're not ready for it yet, but make sure you come back and do this because it's going to be worth your while later.
Absolutely. Anything with a name on it's going to give you gear way better than you have currently.
so I'm basically just making my way towards these blue exclamation points.
The blue exclamation points are going to be your side quests.
Yeah.
Red exclamation points are going to be your main quest. Also, on that aspect, make sure you do the gem man. You will find a way to do the gems without having to go back to there. I'm not going to tell you when.
Okay.
But it is kind of imperative that you keep your gear and your gems on point, because that could be the cutting edge for you to defeat a difficult battle. As you can see, combat can be kind of chaotic and borderline, I did this or I didn't do this.
Yeah, so basically, like, the game is giving you all these different things, and it's just like, well, you could take advantage of this. Like, if you take advantage of everything, it's going to make the game easier for you, but if you skip stuff, you might regret it later.
And exactly, and that's how it lets you pace yourself. Maybe you don't need this stuff. Maybe you've mastered the way to handle everyone's cooldowns and abilities that you don't really need an upper edge and skills or armor or weapons or gems or anything like that. You can make do.
Right.
But if you can't, they give you the options to say, listen, by the way, I think you could jump without dying.
Okay. I trust you.
But that's the benefit of this game. It's you do what you want to do and how you want to do it, and you can tackle anything the way you want. There's all the baby quests that you haven't completed, but you can, and they'll give you items and abilities, and you can sell them and feed them.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
This one's all guns blazing.
This one's mine.
Oh, one shot. Nice.
Yes, there is, with this game, if you're way over leveled for an environment, you will deal massive damage. You will do way more than you would typically deal to an enemy. Same with, as you saw with something that you fought that's redcon to you, with a red icon. You'll miss all the time, you'll do barely any damage. You're ineffective, basically, to that fight.
Yeah, I remember with the fights with the things on the bridge. It's like I would miss them a bunch.
I can handle this one.
And that's kind of why the game kind of positions you to be within 3 levels or so of the enemy, for the maximum XP that you would get or the rewards that you would benefit from. If you're way over leveled, it might be towards gaining reputation to the town that quest is related to. So perhaps you were level 40, right? And those enemies on the bridge were level 30. You wouldn't get any XP for it. However, completing that quest would gain you reputation with Colony 6. And maybe that helps make or break a rare trade that you might find from an NPC there. Or another quest might be easier because of such.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
it's all important no matter what level you are. And it's still fun to do the old quests, even though it's super easy to complete them and takes like half a second.
Gotcha. I don't think I've actually been down here per se.
And that's another point. So when you open your map, you'll see that there are areas that you can explore. I think it's your minus button if you have. Could be area maps if you open this area. So if you move that icon around, you can kind of see where the extent of the map is. So if you look to the east of where you are, you can obviously see, because of the blurry edge of the map where you've explored, there's more map to be explored. Once you explore all of the map, I think you actually get a reward for that.
Interesting. Okay.
And it also gives you an idea of what quest to defeat or where something might be.
Right.
There's an area in Bionis Leg that's very difficult to find. I spent, I think, 2 to 3 hours trying to look for this area. And I popped out of some random cave and I found it. It was called Sky Stage or something like that. It reminded me of a Sonic the Hedgehog area.
Nice.
And I got there and I was like, holy shit, I'm here. And I did the quest and I got a full completion on the map and I got some
The
amazing,
enemy's weak.
like that giant worm right there. That giant worm is right in front of you. It's actually the first named enemy you're supposed to encounter, I believe.
Okay, let's take this.
Not Cape Rod, 'cause that's not what you're supposed to be. There, Verdant Blue Shawl.
That was too easy.
Nice.
No? Anyone?
We make a great team.
That was your first named enemy quest that you were supposed to do 23 levels ago.
23 levels ago, nice.
I mean, that's what this game is like, because it doesn't tell you where it is. It doesn't tell you what you're looking for. It
Right.
doesn't tell you how to kill it or why you're killing it. It expects you to, the game expects you to wander everywhere. Like, oh hey. Now, kind of interesting is before this game got remastered, there was no exclamation point you could follow. You had to find the quest target by tab targeting the enemies that you saw. So you would just see a giant worm, you wouldn't see the exclamation point above it, and you'd be like, wait, that's called Verdant Blue Shawl. Let me check my quest log, and you'd be like, okay, I have to kill this. So this remastered version does a lot of work for you. Anytime you see an exclamation point, it's a quest target, kill it, gives you reputation with the town, gives you a quest reward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hiya, Arctic. Welcome. Holy heck. And Skifty, welcome. And Tyler, welcome. How are you? I'm doing pretty... Oh, this door is open. This is open now. I couldn't get in here before.
That's Dunban's home.
Oh, and I still can't view that one.
Imagine if Dunban was in your party.
He is in my party, though.
He's not in your party, is he?
He's kind of like this little square instead of a big one.
Well, I see Charla, Rain, and Shulk. I don't see Dunban in there.
But Dunban's off to the right, or is he just somebody I can add?
Dunban is someone you can add. He's not in your party.
Ah, I see. Okay.
That's where the party tab becomes imperative.
It's the Dunbed. Interesting. Okay.
Party here, Tyler.
Oh, yikes. I'm sick. I got a bit of a cold. Yikes. There is definitely something going around. A bunch of my coworkers have it. So I started wearing my mask again, like all the time, because like mask restrictions got loosened up at work. You know, everybody's walking around without them, and I'm like,
Better be careful. They're TFing into foxes. You don't want that, right?
No, it's okay. I don't drink the Fox TF juice, so. Yeah, it's just like work is so busy right now that like I really just can't afford to be sick, because like work will just pile up.
So remember the quest you got from the old lady to tell you to bring biscuits to this kid that was punching a tree?
Yeah.
So by doing that quest, you actually modify the affinity tree between the old lady and the kid and his brother. There's actually more to that quest line than you believed. So everything that you do, you always want to check that affinity tree and say, you know, after every quest that I've done, do I change the relations between these NPCs? And my gosh, if you get everyone connected and you get them all in 3 or 4 stars, you get crazy good rewards.
That sounds like a ton of work.
It's not as much as you think it is. This is not a grindy game. This is a game that expects you to do the quests provided to you within the next 5 to 10 levels.
Okay.
Then you move on.
Hmm.
The complicated facet is, for instance, you found Desiree. It's nighttime now. It's 2:30 in the morning. You would not find Desiree at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Ah, I see. Okay.
So she gives you a quest that you might not normally see because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna wander around during the daytime.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Oh, Shulk, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've broken my watch. Look, it's in pieces. I'm terrible with machines, even little ones like this. Would you mind fixing it for me? You don't have to be good with machines to be careful with them. You just have to be careful. Wasn't your father good with machines? I'd have thought fixing things would be the first thing he'd teach you. Not just good, he was amazing. When I was little, I used to marvel at how he swung that hammer. But he's gone now, and as hard as I try, I can't be like he was. I'm sorry, Desiree. I didn't mean to be rude. Aw, it's so easy to make you go all timid. Aw. Seriously, don't worry about it. It's been a year since then. I'm back on my feet. Oop, I'm getting pumpkined.
Gross.
What?
Pumpkins make good pie, but anything else, it's just...
What, you don't like it in your latte?
I'm not a pumpkin spice latte person anymore. I've had it so many times. I'm gonna start a war saying this, but I think I'm through with PSLs.
Honestly, like, I was never a PSL person.
It's drinkable. It's there's some enjoyability to it, but
it's no Shamrock Shake.
what? Shamrock shakes are awful.
I know they are. It's
What
no
are you
McRib.
doing?
It's no McRib sandwich.
I've never had one.
Oh, you're not missing much. It's just a long burger with barbecue sauce on it. Now
It sounds like if I melted a bunch of chicken nuggets together and put barbecue sauce in it, I have a McRib.
Yeah, it's like I had one once and I was like, what am I eating? This is just a long burger. Okay, now someone's getting blocked. I used to love McRib sandwiches, but when I was a kid, but when I started having them again, I was like,
I mean, honestly, McRib sounds like the same level of the lobster roll you get from McDonald's. I'm like, why are you trying? You're fast food. Stop.
Did you ever
Get
have
help.
Did you ever have the lobster roll from Papa Gino's?
I can't eat seafood. If I had a lobster roll, I would use it to break into another Papa Gino's.
What, it gives you superpowers, kind of like the Hulk, and you
No,
rip
it's
doors
probably
off
brick. I was imagining it'd be brick-like, so I can use it to break through bulletproof glass. Ugh, you're fast food. Don't try to do seafood or steak.
That's true. I agree. Fucking hell, McRibs are amazing. Yeah, the thing is, Tyler, the reason why, I used to love them when I was a kid. Loved them when I was a kid, but then when I started having them as an adult, I didn't take into account that I'm larger now. So when I got the McRib, I was super hungry. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be great, because I remember it was the size of my forearm, and I get it, and it's this tiny little thing. I'm like, what happened to it? It got smaller. It didn't. I got bigger. So, and it was good. but like, it's not like earth-shattering, like amazing food for, at least for me. It wasn't like I remembered it.
The traumatic experience of McRib being larger. Go on with your quest.
All right. There goes Desiree, making Shulk all bashful. So I'm gonna clean out some of the quests in my quest log, because that was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be when I did it before. So
Yeah, absolutely. So a lot of the quests that you're gonna have in your log are gonna be super quick, especially the ones from Colony 9. Kill X amount of enemies, pick up this many collectibles, auto completes by itself, and it also builds your affinity system for all the NPCs in the world.
yeah. So there's also an exclamation point over here. I just popped back in. We talking about bad date experiences? No, Hobo, like when we were talking about the McRib sandwich. And it's a very it's a very polarizing topic in this chat, I found out. And I just want to go on record and saying that, like, I'm not saying that the McRib is awful, because it's not. It's pretty good. I just remember it differently. I want to go to Australia. Bad. What? I don't know if our tastes matured or the fast food down here sucks, but it just hasn't been the same since we moved. Yeah. Did I tell you that I got a new boyfriend, Ahty? What? Oh, wow. Holy heck. And Nightshade the Hobkins, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hello, you're beautiful. Aww. Thank you so much, Nightshade. Oh, all I heard was I thought it would be the size of my arm, but it was tiny. Oh God, Topo. Again, I was talking about the I was talking about the McRib sandwich. How, like, when I was a kid, it was huge. But then,
all right,
like,
I heard two different conversations at McRib sandwich, so.
He's from
McRib sandwich being the size of my arm is not a good comparison for any other conversation.
Now I want a McRib sandwich. Why am I craving a McRib sandwich?
Or a baby's arm. It's dependent on
what? Wait, what? That's something you should definitely not say. It's like, I'm hungry for baby arms. It's like, no. You shouldn't be like that. Oh, God, where am I going? I just got totally derailed.
You were just doing those old-fashioned quests to get them out of your log.
Yes, okay. I go out here and I bang a left. Okay.
You bang that. I'm gonna get rid of this wine bottle. I'm gonna have a little bit more bourbon. I'll be right back.
No, oh, okay. Perfect.
Had the most perfect frozen Italian food. So this little restaurant in New York called Rouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about the Fox noise. I'm talking about RAOS. In order to get in the restaurant, you have to know someone that eats there. Like, it's VIP only.
Interesting.
However, they've made their own branch of pasta sauces, which are, if you can go to a supermarket and you see Rouse, RAOS, buy it. It might be twice the price of Prego or Ragu, but it is the best pasta sauce you will ever have. It is the one that the Italians swear by. And they now have frozen dinners, and I had the frozen dinner. I had the chicken parmesan, put it in the oven for 60 minutes, had it out, a little bit of red wine. Best friggin' frozen food I've ever had in Italian. Ever. 36 years in this planet.
Jeez.
It's 13 bucks, I think. It's not enough for 2 people. It says for 2 people. It's not enough for 2 people. That is like,
A lie.
yeah, 2 people in a third world country that don't have a lot of food. But for normal fat people like myself, it's 1 person.
Motorhead! Holy heck! Motorhead, thank you so much for the raid! Holy heck! How are you? Let me give you a big old shout out real quick.
Wait, let me do it.
Oh, you want to do it? Okay. You can do it.
Give me the...
Ah, Fingy's got it.
No!
Well, you can do it too, Tozu. That's fine. There you go.
It's funny because on another stream that I'm mod for, there's 378 channel redeems that weren't accepted by mods.
Yeah.
So I sent over 5,000 bits, and in the comment I said, "Do you mind if I refund all these redeems?" And the streamer was like, "You know what? That sounds like a fair deal." And I refunded like 4 million points worth of redeems.
Oh my god.
He did not see what was coming. So much stuff flew in his face. Knocked off his chair. Broke his Leorin board.
Oh,
Dead.
God.
Dead to the world.
Oh my gosh. That's funny as hell. Motorhead, how was your stream? How was Flight Simulator? And how are you? Holy heck. And welcome, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon. I'm actually streaming right now with my good friend Tozu in the call. Tozu is helping me out with a lot of intricate things with Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm completely new at this game. And Tozu's holding my hand through some of it. It was fun, apart from it's notoriously difficult to join friends. Yeah, I don't understand that. Good old Microsoft. We finally collected the 3 rainbow zirconias. They're just what the people at Colony 6 need. They need gems.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back.
Had to get less wine, more something else.
Oh, Lucas, you're headed out? Alrighty, take care, Lucas. Have a great night, okay? Have a good rest.
Oh, are you in Lake Magdalena area?
Yeah.
You kill her?
Did I kill who?
Lake Magdalena.
I don't know. I think so.
Alright, here's how we'll find out. So open your menu.
Mm-hmm.
Go to change time. And pick something weird like 2 a.m. And then when you back out of all these menus, you should see unique
there it is.
enemies. This is how change time works in this game. Level 6, I hope you can kill it. Savage.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Oh god, that's strong. Anyways, when you see a quest, look at the flavor text of the quest. If it says,
Let's
you
keep on
know,
going
late
like
at
this,
night we'll
guys.
see a strange monster. Obviously, you want to change the time to late at night.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And you will always get a rare chest from every rare enemy that you kill.
Gotcha. Let's see. So yeah, having a partner from Australia is a bit complicated, especially the time difference. I bet. Like,
What part of the world are you in, Tyler? Curious of the time difference.
I want to say Tyler is East Coast-ish?
That's what.
Because
15 hours?
this was something that we were trying to navigate when we did Deep Rock Galactic while I was at PDX LAN a few weeks ago.
So
Trying to navigate the time difference.
I used to run a server on Discord with 300 people in it. And I had people in Australia and people in England and Eastern Europe and even Asia who were trying to attend video calls at the same time.
Yeah.
And it was an absolute nightmare trying to be like, okay, when are you awake? When are you not working? When are you going to be available? And it was rough. 14 hours. Midwestern. So you're like, I'm in Texas, Tyler. So CST for you? Have to say, probably.
Ayami, welcome. I think I said hi before, but welcome anyway. Good
there
being.
you
Ayami's a sweetheart. Why did somebody leave sweet wasabi in the lake? That seems like a crime.
You never know. You get too much wasabi on your sandwich, and the only way to dismiss it is over the edge of your restaurant balcony.
There you go, okay. That seems legit. I'll accept it.
Funny story, Tyler. I'm gonna tell you this too, Ahty.
Mm-hmm.
First game I ever played with other people was WoW. I was back in 2001. I quit EverQuest because everyone migrated over. I did not know... I was 16. I did not know what time zones were. I feel like that's silly to say, but in a video game, it wasn't something I was thinking about.
The enemy's weak.
And I joined a guild that wanted to raid. So raiding sounds amazing, like super big enemies, like really complicated challenges. We have to be coordinated. We do all this stuff together. So like, all right, my name was Leorin at the time. Not Leorin Board, it was actually Leorin. It was based off the Elven language from Lord of the Rings. 2 L's, you know, a Y, etc. So you know what, that sounds great. I'll join you guys for the raid. You know, I'll be there. What time am I showing up? They're like, 8 p.m. I'm like, sounds great.
The enemy's weak.
Oh no.
One person showed up a little bit later and said, what time zone are you at? I'm like, well, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts in the U.S.
Boston.
Well, we're from Melbourne, Australia. So if you wanted to attend this raid, it's going to be about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Let's sort this out nice and quick.
Well, I'm 16. I'm addicted to a video game.
Who else wants some?
Would you expect me to say no? Well, of course not.
I mean, that's fair.
I showed up. I said, all right, it's 3 in the fucking morning. Let's do the raid.
Let's go.
I did that for like 5 or 6 months, and I'm like, I can't do this shit anymore. Every day, all day, during the entire week, to do these raids. I found another raid, another group. They were on the Pacific time zone, which is a little bit better than Australia when it comes to the fact that you're on the eastern seaboard of the United States. But that was my introduction to playing games with other people.
There you go.
And so I respect what you were involved with, Tyler. I have been there, and I have done that. for many years.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, like my ex and I, when we first got together, it started out as a long distance relationship. You know,
Yep.
she was here in Oregon, and at the time I was living in Massachusetts. So
Me too.
we always had to like kind of like arrange it. So like when I got out of work, I was delivering pizza at the time, so I was a night owl anyway. Like
That Bertucci's pizza.
and then like I would get home at like 11 o'clock, midnight, stuff like that, and I would call her because it would only be 9 o'clock where she was, and we would talk until like, you know, like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would go to bed then, and then just sleep the entire day, and I did that for 2 years. You know, and over that 2 years, like I just basically rearranged my entire life. I got a different job, you know, I got something that I could like transfer to Oregon with.
Hold on. Turn behind you with Rain or Shulk. Go back about 10 seconds. Look at that bird, whatever.
Yeah, it's like a big wasp.
What color is it? Why don't you target it?
It's a chorty skeeter.
It's level 34, and you're in Babyland, and level 28.
Well, I mean,
This
I
is
just ran past like a part of the lake where there were level 70 fish in it.
Exactly, and that's what I like about this game. It's like, it's one of the games where like, yeah, you could try to kill everything, but you're not going to. And you come back later, and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm writing this down. Level 70 fish in the lake. Coming back then. That actually is going to take a big play into the plot envelops in the game.
Yeah.
Because one of these quests is going to be like, hey, go to Colony 9 and kill this fish in the lake. Like, well, sheesh, I'm like level 45. I'm going to go back there. And you find out the fish is like level 70. You're like, shit. Oh, heck. What the hell am I supposed to do? And you forget about it, right? You're like, fine, you know, heck with this. I'm gonna go on this main story quest. I don't need these stupid little fish in the lake. I'm gonna move on. And you find out that those fish in the lake have something to do with another NPC who's like, thank you for killing the fish in the lake. Now I can get my son out of there, move on with my life. And I move on to a different town and start a new quest. And you're like, oh. Well, I just missed out on a whole bunch of the game because I decided not to do this. So.
Gentle Rodriguez.
Oh, he's so gentle.
What? Why is he named Rodriguez?
They're all named Rodriguez.
No, they're named Heavy Brog and Klinger Antal and Gentle Rodriguez.
Level 40, you're 28. That's 12 levels above you.
Yeah, I could totally do that.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I know.
He'll make room for another player character inside of your current player character.
So, okay, quest log. Where are you? There you are.
So the reason why I brought up NPC affinity is Magna Forest is huge for that. So many little quests that interact with each other.
Ah, I see. Ah, the Cat 467, welcome. Hello. And thank you, Ayami. I'm doing okay. I got Tozu in the stream. Tozu's showing me the ropes.
Toast is weird.
You know, I kind of want to have some of that, more of that scotch.
Really? I got the message that you said it was very delicious, but I thought it was something to like reaffirm your purchase decision.
No, like I really like it. I like it. My son was born yesterday. Are you serious? Congratulations! Holy heck!
Can we name it for you?
I think his son, I think their son already has a name.
Name your son Bokash.
Bokaj. I agree. I agree. Bokaj probably isn't even. I think Bokaj is playing Divinity right now.
Is that the first one or the second one?
Original Sin. His name is Justin. Aw, congratulations. That's
Just
so
in
cool.
time. Great. I can't ever have a child. Thank you, though.
Why not?
I'll take yours.
I'll take it.
It's
I don't think that's how privateers work, Tozer.
just I like the name of yours. It's mine now.
I take this child in the name of Spain.
You know, I don't think I could ever bring up a child. It would turn into some random animal or genetic mutation. I don't know.
That's why furries exist.
That's a scapegoat in this aspect of describing how to resolve the situation. I can't just knowingly say that Justin's gonna turn into a fox without legal repercussions.
Well, we all know Justin's a ringtail anyway, so I mean, I think you're pretty safe there. Just kidding. But that's that.
No, the cat. Tell you what, we'll make a cardboard cutout of Justin. You can keep him with him.
Yeah, like on a more serious note, let's see. Like, sad thing is I have to go back to my Navy base in 5 days, so I won't see him for 8 months. That super sucks. The thing is though, Kat, you were able to be around when he was born, and that's probably that's super huge.
And I'll be honest with you, the first 8 months of someone growing up from their childbirth isn't the best.
It can be a pretty chaotic time. Yeah.
The first couple of years is the growing point. So if you can get away from the Navy base for, their first birthday, which is very important, especially to the childbearer, through maybe their second birthday, that is the pinnacle because they're evolving, I guess is the word. And they're becoming more than just an infant. And I've had a younger brother, 8 years younger than me, and I was I took care of them when they were first born. So.
All right, Tozu, I've got the scotch, and I'm putting the drops of water in it.
You got the little eyedropper, and
that's 1 drop.
But yeah, the cat. Honestly, I don't care who the fuck you're serving, and I appreciate your service. But you got a newborn. That first year of them growing up is yours.
It should be.
And let them know and say, listen, I have a newborn child. I want to see them grow up a little bit. Give me that time. They'll give it to you. Even if you have 2 years left on your 20-year pension, it's fine. They will give it to you. God. Just gotta ask for it, and a lot of people are shy for it because they feel like, if I ask for this, is my base commander gonna think of me differently, etc. I think you'll be fine. it's wonderful when you get to experience that. And if it was me, I would tell them straight out, I'm out this year. I'll come back. I'll add another year to my investment into the branch. But
I could ask if they could live with me on base.
I wouldn't recommend it.
But the thing is though, I mean, if you get right down to it, I mean, like, you know, if they're living on the base, at least they're around, you know.
But you're separating from the mother too.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming the mom could come too. I mean, that's kind of an important thing. But I don't know. I mean, I don't have any experience with the military. I almost did, but I didn't.
Same here. I did the ASVAB, and Air Force wanted me on for 4 years. I couldn't commit, so.
Yeah, I won't see my brother for 6 to 8 more months, roughly. He is in the Navy too. That's really interesting. There's lots of Navy folks in my chat right now, because like my uncle and my uncle and my grandfather were both Navy folks. And I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, there's just a lot of history with my family in the Navy.
Yeah. Tyler, it is much better, but there's a much longer waiting line. I have friends, you know.
Oh, I know what this is.
It's existent, but we have to pay a lot of money for it.
Yeah, this scotch is so good. I just poured myself 2 fingers, and I'm just kind of sipping at it.
He knows what 2 fingers is. I'm so proud.
They grow up so fast.
Almost like you're more than 18 years old. Oh
wow. Hey, look, at least my liquor didn't come in a plastic bottle, okay?
No, that motherfucker came in like a cardboard tube with a nice pop-open top with another bottle inside of it.
Yep.
It felt like a Russian nesting doll by the time you tried to open it up.
Yep. And speaking of child, I like when I bought that, I walked out of the liquor store holding that like it was my offspring.
Glad they found it for you. It's actually pretty sweet. I was expecting more of a peaty taste, like I was, you know, attacking the underneaths of a charcoal grill of some sort.
Well, here's the thing. It's like when what is that? Dark Mercamore.
That is actually one of your quest targets. Not immediately, but later they ask you to take care of that.
Ah, okay.
And I took care of that like level 6. It was scary. Alright, the cat, enjoy. I think you can handle it.
I can handle it, but like I'm hesitant to take care of it before I actually get a quest for it.
Yeah. So, in this aspect, you want to find out what quests you have for challenge in Colony 9. You want to conquer those first. You turn them in. The ones that are automatically complete are the ones that you need to go to the NPC and be like, did this, what else do you need? You went a little below, you want to go up a bit.
Alright, so where is that? Area maps. Colony 9. Zoom out.
So the quest you want to complete will be in the quest area we're in, Colony 9 under challenges. That will get you the ones where you have to kill a big enemy.
Okay.
The one you're going for now, as of about 10 seconds ago, the blue little exclamation part, those are going to be story-based quests where you talk to something or pick up a random item. You got a key. Key's going to open something up. A broken watch, biscuits for grandson, all that kind of stuff, delivering food. That's all gonna be to build up your affinity for NPCs in the town.
Gotcha.
Colony 9 quests that you were skipped over. Challenge ones, those are gonna be named enemies. Monster quests are gonna be kill X of this random monster. Materials to pick up collectibles. But all of them are going to help with the development and ability for you to get rare items. Talking to these people, trading with them, and even in some cases, going on to different towns. Like some of these people you do quests for, you do to Colony 6 or Satora Marsh or stuff like that.
Okay.
You'll get different quests because you completed the other ones here.
No, you must be an idiot. Talk to her and see.
Good day.
I've lost the tool I need for work. I just don't know what to do. Without that, I can't even make enough money to eat. You couldn't find it for me, could you? I really owe you one. I left it back in the commercial district the last time I went to work. Oh, and I already found it, and then I just returned it to him. Nice.
Man, I wanted to voice one of these. I love the night feels to the towns.
Yeah. Alright, what else do I have for questies? I have to collect things in Tephra Cave. Oh, and I remember that there was that worm in the middle of near the entrance to the cave. I think I want to go kill that now.
It's level 10. Do you think you can handle it? Level 28?
I don't know. It might be tough.
Yeah.
Might need to work on my rotation.
Might have to cancel you for a couple months before you get good with this game. Yeah.
Cancel me? What? Damn cancel culture.
You know, I think you should bring Dunban in instead of Rain.
What?
Bring Dunban in. Listen, you got Rain on point, but these are like level 10 quests. You don't need Rain here.
So what? How do I bring Dunban in?
Got a party.
Mm-hmm.
And you click on Dunban.
I am in Patty. I clicked on the Dunban.
Click on Rain.
Click on Rain. Oh, okay.
Like 20 seconds, but there you go. I'm like 20 seconds behind you, sorry.
Oh, no, it's alright.
And now there's Dunban. He can do his wild, crazy shit. With his one hand and giant sword, like he's part of Final Fantasy X Auron.
He honestly, to me, I mean, I wish I could rename him like Count Chocula or something like that.
Dunban is amazing. He's crazy. He's amazing.
So we'll go to, yeah, here we go. Tephra Path.
You can also level up his skills, I think, because I don't think you've done that yet.
You're probably right.
And he's got he's got a new weapon, I think you have for him. New armor. He's pretty good. Be honest, he's on point. He does a lot of damage. Not as much damage mitigation as Rain does, but he's pretty up there.
What type of gems should I set him up with?
So inherently, he is high damage. He will do a butt ton of damage. He will destroy everything that you see. He will keep them on lockdown. He doesn't have quite the same setup as Rain with the topple, daze, that kind of whole setup that we talked about before.
Mm-hmm.
But he does do a massive amount of damage. So what I would see for him is probably something that bolsters either his HP, his damage mitigation, or his physical damage up if you don't have either of those two. So if you
like up his defense or something like that, or
so right now you see HP up to 12%.
Yep.
I'd probably give that to him. It's going to give him a little bit more survivability because he has abilities that attract aggro. He's
Okay.
gonna be the person taking the damage, and then maybe something that has strength up to or defense up or ether defense up, stuff like that will keep him surviving a little bit longer. His general's cap, his general gear as in general, is very powerful for your level. You're not gonna find a lot that's more stalwart than what he has. But let him play around. Let him see how he plays. He does pretty well and he does a lot of damage.
General's boots is a 31. I can do iron boots. And that's gonna slot. Yeah, that seems okay. Now let's go kill a frog. I have to extract my revenge on this caterpillar that killed me so many times before.
Yeah, it might be good enough.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry. Whoa, we got through that pretty good, but we mustn't be careless.
Let's stay alert.
There we go. Perfect.
Dunban hits so hard.
My brother's kid lives with him on base. That's cool. One thing I like about Australia is that healthcare is much better. Our healthcare is basically non-existent. Yeah, we're a revenue stream. We're not really people here.
Yep.
The SEALs are more like a SWAT team than anything. Be right back, okay. Sorry, I'm just really terrible with chat tonight. I gotta get better with that.
Or scotch.
More Scott. That is a very good point. Where did I put it?
Did you complete the collectibles for this area?
Maybe. Yes. No.
No.
There's one strange that I haven't gotten.
You strange motherfucker. You need to get that last strange.
The enemy's
That's how. I told you this before, but there's one item that's super rare, and you have to keep going through all these collectible areas. Done bad. You're my hero.
That was a beauty.
Everyone, let's go!
Awesome.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
There we go. Okay. There's a thing I have to kill over here. No, it's in the side cave.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. Leave this to me.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Oh, that scotch is so good. It just warms my insides and I love it.
Wow. I'm avoiding drinking it.
Why?
I got other stuff to drink. Basil Hayden's bourbon.
Hello.
Had a mezcal. It's pretty good.
I should probably drink the beer that I have in my fridge too.
Ew, beer adds so many pounds.
I need to be fatter.
No.
I
Say
do,
that.
honestly. Well, maybe not right now. Maybe I'm just right, but like historically I've been underweight.
So someone drinks like a 12-pack and you're like, I'm 50 pounds overweight.
It's just liquid bread. I don't see what the big deal is.
It's all carbs. It's the only thing you can't get rid of. It's I've been trying for years. Dunben's gonna help you out.
This dude just had his 6th kid. Dude, calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna make my own army. Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna apply some Dunban to my own social situation.
Apply my what? Alright, so let's see what I have for quests in the questy log.
Bet you can kill that little piece of poop that tried to attack you on the right side.
Yep. Where are you, you insignificant little shit? Wow, what a chicken. It's not even here.
Sure.
Yeah, where is it?
Maybe we gotta change time to daytime.
Maybe you are correct.
I've never played this game before, I'm just guessing.
Still not here.
Well, maybe you scared it off because you smell bad.
Or maybe I killed it before. I think I remember. I think I killed it before.
They respawn.
Oh
You just smell bad.
no, I smell great.
You gotta take a shower.
I smell
At least once a week.
I smell wonderful.
Yeah? What do you smell like?
I smell like. I don't know what I smell like. I just know it's wonderful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going on the sunset?
You know. Listen here, all right? I am not smelly. I might like butts, but I don't smell like butt.
You are a butt.
No, you're a butt.
True.
Hello.
I don't think there's a single person in chat right now that would say, that Ahty, so smelly.
Alright, as a moderator in the channel, if you want to say that and use channel points for it, I'll refund you.
What, to say that I'm smelly?
Yeah.
Hello.
I don't think anybody's paying attention.
No.
All right. Quest log. Okay, this dude is telling me to go to find the lost pendant near Villia Lake in Tefra Cave.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Completed. Okay. Well, where is Villia Lake?
Near you. Giant watery place next to Colony 9.
Oh, I'm actually in Villia Lake right now. I'm supposed to find something.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry. Good job, everyone. Let's press on.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
But where in the hecky is the pendant?
It's over there.
Over where?
Yeah, that way.
Yeah, that... What?
Yeah, over that direction I just pointed out to.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah. Where does it say the pennant's gonna be?
Near Villia Lake.
Where's Villia Lake?
That's where I am right now.
Try at night.
I have to go. Hope you have a good night. Alright, take care of the cat. Congratulations again on your son. On Justin, that's awesome. Is it at the bottom of the lake?
What time is it?
12:41. It's like noontime.
Move it to nighttime.
Okay. Ooh, there's a beam of light.
Good quest target there.
The enemy's weak. But don't drop your guard.
This one's all guns blazing.
I don't have time for small fry. Steel strike. Could you teach me how to use a rifle sometime? So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
Oh, let him have a go, Dunban.
Yeah, there's a beam of light in the middle of the lake. How do I do this? What do I do?
Do the thing.
I do the thing. Do the dance.
The voodoo that you do. At some point, you'll be told to do something there.
Okay. Well, I was told to look for a pendant.
Yeah.
And I can't find it. My old eyes cannot see it. Leaf mystery.
You're a leaf mystery.
Who are you? Are you feeling good right now, Tozu?
I'm feeling fine. Feels like a Friday, but it's only a Tuesday. And you did everything in Tefra Cave. I'm so proud of you.
Are you though?
No.
No.
You got this warrior cusses.
my chwasis.
A lot of XP from that shit, by the way. I just got another level from that. Love 53 physical defense.
Is that good?
Great if you're Rain.
Oh, that's right. Rain. The person who's not in my party.
Heavy armor, yep. This is a game about party management, NPC management, and inventory management.
It's a patty.
Let's get this party started.
Warriors chwasis. And it's one more physical defense than what I have on. But that's fine.
Minus 16 ether defense. This is another aspect of gear management I want to bring up too. Depends on the environment that you're fighting in. So for instance, you fought a face before and they did a lot of physical damage and you had equipment that was pretty high on physical defense, pretty low in ether defense. So the moment this character did anything that had to resolve a magic attack, you were one and out. You could take one hit and you're done. So it's pretty. It's a pretty opportunity to get, your characters kind of both aspects of the spectrum. You want them to be physically resistive, but also a little bit on the ether side as well. So if you see something that says plus 15 ether defense and minus 1 physical defense, you weigh out the averages, obviously it's going to be a plus for you overall when it comes to that kind of gear. So it'll help out in the long run, but I think it's something the game does not mention.
Okay. I think I get it.
Yeah.
No, this is just the Spring of Grief, but like this is where my exclamation point is. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong place. Maybe I have to walk up the ramp.
There was a giant brog when you got to the little. Remember when you were trying to run after Rain to get the Spider Queen guild?
Yeah.
And there was this big brog to the right side as you're running up the little vertical climbing area.
Vaguely.
Could be an enemy.
But I have to remember where that was.
It's over there.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
But that wasn't in Tefra Cave, was it? Yeah, it was.
Was.
Ah, Sinful. Hi. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, Skippy hopped out for the evening, but I will relay your message. It's actually really interesting, Sinful, because Skippy has been a really close IRL friend of mine for a number of years. So
I put 45 hours into Tales of Arise, and I can't stop playing that game.
Thank you, Sinful. Thank you so much. I wanted to do something special for the stream, and it's one of the things that I can't leave anything with the stream on default. I'm still in the middle of like changing all the alerts and stuff like that, and that's so much work. One of these days I'm gonna pop into the Storytellers Discord and ask for some help with Leorin board.
You gotta migrate to Leorin board too. That is the going joke right now. Leorin board 1 is just.
I didn't even know there was a sequel to Leorin board.
Leorin board 2 is gonna fix all your problems. Trust me.
What are my problems?
All of them.
All of them? I'm just one big massive problem. That's it.
Any issue you might have had with like redeem delays or too many redeems breaking Leorin board or your avatar freezing, all that kind of stuff, it gets resolved with the second version.
That is one of the many changes I need to make too. I honestly need you to do that too. Okay, you need me to ask for help, so you can. Okay, I get it.
I've been talking a lot to Harbus and Oppenheimer, and Leorin board 2 is apparently the revitalization that everyone needs.
See, here's the issue, Tozu, is like I don't know if you're joking or not.
I am serious. That is honestly going to be the solution for a lot of your issues in the stream.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because literally, like, you know, the only thing I want right now, the only thing that I desire for the stream is to be able to play a sound and display a picture at the same time.
You're on board too.
Okay. Is Leorin Board 2 out yet?
Yes.
Cool.
You have to manually migrate all your assets over, which is the only painstaking process. But once you get it accomplished, and there are people out there who've done it, so
Here's the great
point in that direction.
Here's the great thing, though. I was never able to get Leorin Board 1 to work, so I have not been using that.
Oh, well, then it's gonna be easy for you.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be amazing.
Definitely.
So, I see a red exclamation point here, so I think I'm going to go back to Magma Ruins.
I'm gonna shout out Screaming Doggo because you do.
You already did it before. But I'm cool with you doing
Yep.
it a second time.
Listen, Tales of Arise is a badass game. They
And
brought a
Screaming
lot of
Doggo-
people-
Screaming Doggo is a badass streamer. So I don't mind the second shout out.
It brought a lot of people onto. So Tales of series has been going on since Super Nintendo for Tales of Fantasia, which I've played since the early 90s. And Tales of Arise brought a lot of people onto the genre, and I really appreciate that because it's a very accessible game that has a lot of enjoyability to it. The story's pretty good. And it's a very long-standing game. It got a lot of good reviews. It's a really good entry in the series. Pretty proud that came out because there's a lot of people that had no idea what Tales of anything was.
So yeah, I'll definitely have to check that out.
It's a very JRPG, very anime-esque, but a very good, solid storyline to it.
I can dig that.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Like I want to I have Tales from Berseria.
That was a PS2 era, I want to say, or PS3.
My ex-roommate had it on the GameCube, and I used to watch him play it all the time.
Interesting.
Hello.
Because Tales of Symphonia was also re-released for the GameCube.
Oh wait, no, I was thinking about Symphonia. Never mind. Berseria
Okay.
is something different.
Yeah, Berseria, I think it was PS2.
Yeah, and also with Leorin Board, I wanted to automate some of the things. Like, I wanted to be able to, like, if chat wanted me to do the bean thing, they could just use a command, and I would automatically change into a bean, rather than me having to use my Stream Deck.
Like this.
Oh, there we go. Bean! Alright, quest log.
But, thank you for reminding me of Tales of Arise, because I put about 35 hours into it, but I never beat it. I think that was an era where so many games were coming out that were really good quality.
Yeah.
I gotta put my nose to the grindstone and beat these games, because
You should.
you pay full price for them, you should beat the whole thing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, you know, buying a McRib sandwich and only eating like 90% of it.
Never had a McRib. That means nothing.
You know, it's like buying a Shamrock Shake and then like just leaving a tiny bit at the bottom, you know? You don't drink the whole thing, you're not getting everything that you paid for. Just kidding. Shamrock shakes are gross. Never have them. They're, no. Gosh, where is this?
Over there.
Over there.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Steal! No, lend us your power! You never stood a chance. Let's press on.
Let's stay alert.
Go. Perfect.
Gross.
So I just returned to this place and like all of
You can see me.
the mining stuff respawned, enemies respawned.
Why is Twitch so aggressive?
Aggressive with what?
I wanted a VIP Screaming Doggo. And it says ban them or time them out. I'm like, damn. So angry.
Oh, well, you could just use, you could just do /VIP and then Screaming Doggo.
Yeah, I was hoping for a button to click, but it's just like, let's ban them or time them out. That's what we want to do with everyone, right?
I swear to God, if you ban Screaming Doggo, I will be very, very upset.
That's up to Twitch. That's their default abilities you can do with people, so. Sorry, is it backslash or forward slash? Hold on.
That's the slash that slants over to the right. I think that's /.
Enable to add. It's up to you.
That's horseshit.
It's all you. I can't do anything. I'm sorry. I'm only a mod.
You're only a mod. I only have all this power. How do I hold all this power?
Oh, maybe you're maxed out on VIP. You
Nope.
removed me.
I have.
you got it?
I successfully VIP'd Screaming Doggo.
There you go. Now they have cosmic power.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I'm so proud of you. You can press the B button in time.
You're so proud of me. What?
That's a huge accomplishment. Like, people can't press the B button in time.
I just learned where it was.
More than most.
My biggest problem was like as soon as I'd see the B, I would just press it and not wait for the big circle to get inside the little circle.
That adds your NPC development.
Okay, there's more here somewhere because there's a mining place there. How do I get that though? How do I get there?
Who knows? The world may never know.
And over to my left, there's more cave, but it's
I'll be
above
honest
me.
with you. The way the world is set up, there are areas that you won't experience until you've fully explored the overworld before you go into like a cave like this. And you might go through a different cave somewhere else in the overworld, and you come down, and you're like, "Oh, I'm over here."
Oh, okay. So it's an
Yeah.
area that I might encounter later on, exploring a different
Or-
direction or something.
Due to the lack of exploring it now, you might see later, and you're like, "Oh, I could have been here a while ago." And that's going to be especially visible in Bionis Leg. There's so many areas that have either high-level enemies that scare you away from it because you don't react correctly, or it's a game that makes you kind of think about whether or not you should be there right now or not.
True.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
Good.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
How many of these do I have to kill?
The enemy's weak,
Heck!
but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
There we go.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Steel fry! You got through that pretty good.
We make a great team.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all. The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
There we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, Villia Lake is actually somewhere else. It's not where I am. So I might find the lost pendant there when I actually get to there.
Indeed.
Are you falling asleep on me?
No. I'm falling on scotch with you.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Leave this to me. I'm really feeling Ronaldo, please. That was too easy. Let's press on.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
Alright, here's more arachnos over here.
I'm feeling it. I'm with Shadow Eye.
Fire!
Gale Flash. Swirl, please.
That was a nail shot.
Let's keep up the pressure. Useless. Done bad.
Dodge.
Leave this to me. Attack. Pesky thing.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
We can definitely do this. Superb.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
Quest completed.
No.
No?
You should do it again.
Why did you miss it?
Hold on. How many streams are I watching?
Area maps. Tiffer Cave. Ah, there's Vidalia Lake. I didn't explore all of it.
Gross.
Gross. Glutinous Eugen.
That's me.
That's not true. This is not a fox.
The enemy's weak.
I'm a glutinous
Don't
Eugen.
drop your guard.
What happens if you don't let fox get too fat? Turns into frog.
Round fox.
It's over, but we mustn't be careful.
So did I tell you I paid off my last suit payment?
Oh, nice. Now, is this a suit that you have already, or that you're going to
Oh, I'm gonna get.
get? Nice.
It was March 2020 that I got the commission, and then they can let you do payments, and I paid all of the 6,000.
Jeez.
So they actually replied to me this morning, and they were like, "We got all your payments. We're waiting for your little duct tape dummy, so we send that back." Now the crazy part is I have no idea what it's gonna look like. It said artistic liberty. It's all up to you guys.
For $6 grand, it's artistic liberty.
Yeah,
Oof.
I feel like it's you know, when you leave it up to the people who make them for 10 years, if you give them the artistic liberty, then it should look something that's nice, right?
Well, I mean, it's like, I guess, like, you know, what I'm thinking, it's just like, oh, artistic liberty. I mean, like, you know, you're a fox, so what's to stop them from being like, oh, we're just gonna make a lizard suit? No, obviously it's gonna be...
I said coyote or wolf. That was the two options they had. I said grumpy looking.
Grumpy
kinda
looking,
like,
nice.
yeah, I like grumpy looking animals. And so I said, of those three choices, that's what you can pick from. And they accepted me into the queue. So I paid over time, and I put my last payment in as of a few days ago. And they sent me an email back saying, we're looking forward to your duct tape dummy, and we'll get right away on your construction. So kind of eager to look for that, you know?
That's heckin' awesome.
Yeah.
I do want to get a suit someday, but I don't know if an artist can pull my tail off.
You don't need an artist to do that. There's plenty of people in the fandom that will.
I don't know. My tail is pretty big. It would take some engineering.
No, but for real, this would be my fourth fursuit.
That's awesome.
I'll tell you what the best thing is, and it's not anything to bubble it up too, but when you have a bunch of fursuits and you have the heads from them all, and you prop them around your pillow and you go to sleep, and you wake up and you look up and you beam at whatever character you have that's looking at you, it's the best feeling. It's the best feeling to have your character just smiling back at you when you wake up.
I suppose that's true.
It's fun. It's we wake up in such normalcy that it's not interesting. You could do whatever job that you have, and aside from where we are, it's just a rehash of the day before.
That's very true.
That's one of the things I love about this fandom is we can be surrounding ourselves with fantasy that is ourselves, and it makes life so much more enjoyable when you can just appreciate that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
there's a lot of truth in that. Let's see. Yeah, I'll go to another con someday.
you.
What's up?
Yourself?
Yeah.
What con did you go to?
Oh, I want to go to FurCon again.
Like, what was the one you went to before?
Oh, that was FC in San Jose.
Yeah, I've been there once. A long time ago, they had this place called Single Barrel. It's across from the parking garage of the Hilton.
Okay, I know where that is.
And there was this brick building. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 stories tall. And outside that building was the front entrance. And the front entrance had a barrel. It was one barrel, positioned slightly above the doorway. And you would wait outside of it. And you would wait at a specific point in time. Usually around 8:30 or so Pacific. And you would stand out there, and briefly after 8:30 or so, you would see this man crawl up from the depths of the restaurant, and they would be engarbed in a 1930s newsboy apparel. You'd have the suspenders and newsboy cap, and aside from the earpiece that they would use to communicate with the bar, you'd assume they were from era of 1930s. So they would mention down at the bar. They'd walk up to you and say, "Okay, Ahty, how many people in your party?" Ahty would be like, "We'll have 4 people." So the person would read you down, like, "You got 4 people? It's 8:45. Relatively quiet." That's all you would hear. You didn't hear anything else. After about 10 or 15 minutes, the bar would respond to the newsboy. They wouldn't hear anything about it. They would walk you down. It's okay. Here's the door open. They open the door. Little, the stairs were downwards were ensconced in like a crepe felt material, almost like you were walking down to the Oscars. And the walls were covered in heavy drapery. Like, there's no light, there's no windows, there's no... You're walking down into a pretty dark area. So you get to the bottom, and you walk up to the bar, and it's a nice full-fledged bar. It's probably about 12 to 15 feet long. They got plenty of liquors, and looks like they know what they're doing. But there's no menu. And so I was a bit confused, and I waited a couple seconds. A friend of mine, has been here before, orders his drink, gets to the left side of the bar, you know, ready to sit down at a table or such. So okay, that's fine. And I get up there. Hello, Kiyuki. I get up there, and they said, "What kind of drink do you like?" That's a strange question to ask me. I don't know what you mean. Oh, you like something sweet or sour? Like, well... Pause for a few seconds. Something sweet.
The enemy's weak.
Shotgun another question.
I don't have
Do you like tasting the alcohol, or do you like it muted?
Let's sort this out nice and quick.
No one's ever asked me that. Anything.
Interesting.
But we mustn't be careless.
Okay.
Let's keep it muted. Alright, of these 3 vegetables that you've had in your life, which one do you like the most? Do you like tomatoes? Do you like broccoli? Or do you like onion? They're like, what the hell are you asking me? I reached out and was like, you know, I like onion the most. Okay. They kept moving on. They asked me about 5 more questions. Oh, what the hell is going on? I looked to the people behind me, you know, good friends of mine. Said, shrugged my shoulders, looked at them like I'm clueless in the world, as I was. About 5 minutes later, I get a call. They said, "Tozu, here's your drink." Pull up to the end of the bar. They give me this nice little carafe of a drink with the most ornate presentation. It looks beautiful. It looks like someone pulled it from a magazine.
Interesting.
What the hell is this? He's like, oh, this is a leather-bound book. It's got a real tobacco leaf on it. It's from the 1880s. They made it in this time of day. Here's the kind of liquors we use. I'm like, I'm baffled. I am speechless. I'm like, how the hell did you make this drink? Well, you answered this question, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and then you answered these two, and then you talked about this, and we made this drink for you. I was baffled. My jaw dropped open. I felt like I was drooling all over the place. I took 2 sips of this drink, and I said, you know what? Let's test this out. I had the sip of the drink. Beautiful. Immaculate. It's like they knew, they read my mind. They were like, I know exactly why you're here. This is why you're here.
Wow. Okay.
That's
That's
the
interesting.
thing. So this is the first time I've ever been to a restaurant or a bar, in speaking, where they don't call themselves bartenders but mixologists.
Interesting.
And it was intense. It was infallible. I had this drink and I'm like, oh, I want another one, but I don't want to go through that bullshit, question seminar that they put me through. But these people know exactly what they're doing. They can make you a drink that you love based off questions that you never knew that you were going to be asked for a drink in the first place.
Interesting. Okay, so basically they're kind of drilling down to like, what you real like, taking all these flavors that you really like, and then they're just kind of blending them together, but perfectly.
Exactly. They knew what the flavors were. They knew how they mixed together, and they knew exactly what to make you, depending on your answers. Even though you never knew that you were ordering a drink in the first place.
Interesting. Let me catch up with chat real quick. Oh, hiya, Kryuki. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Kryuki, like when I'm co-streaming with somebody and they're telling a story, like I want to listen, so I don't interrupt, or I try not to interrupt or anything like that. So I kind of balance, reading chat and doing stuff around what other people are saying too. Because the people I'm streaming with, or the people I'm on stream with but are in a call, like I wanna be polite, like I am in real life with folks too, because I have things to say and people don't interrupt me and stuff like that. So it's just one of those things. Oh, Tozu Kryuki says hi. No.
Dobro večer, Kryuki.
Yeah, no apology, no apology required. Different streamers handled having a guest on in different ways. So it's no big deal. Can I take on this giant ape yet? Nope.
The Volvo 81 you should probably try.
That is a big nope on that one.
Believe in you.
Yeah, one of the places I remember when I went to FC is Iguana Burrito.
Nadam se da siete uzivati večeri.
Yes.
That's for Kryuki.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It's my loose lips translation of I hope you enjoy your evening into Serbian.
Nice.
Buona Shiera. I don't know that one. That's Romanian. Oh, it's the same as good evening. Alright, yeah, I know what that is. And if you want to say good night, it's Lakunak.
Ah, interesting.
If you want to say cheers, it's going to be Jivoli. Yeah, so what Kryuki said with Bună Seara is good evening in Romanian.
Ah, I see.
It's fun to learn. It's not like it's going to be very commonly used, but bridging the gap of everyone speaking a different language is always fun to know, where you can tie everyone together and say good evening to people all over the world. I think it's fun. Yeah, Semenia. Umojime?
Turkin headquarters.
You are near a complicated place in Bionis Lake.
I'm just kind of just walking around. These are all level 15 anyway.
There is a named enemy, I think, in that area that's a bit higher level. That was actually a rough area for me.
Vagrant Alfeed.
Yeah, probably that one.
Uh-oh. He's attacking me.
Just one more left.
Enemy reinforcements.
Okay, guys. Now we're putting together. Focus on this moment, Joe. Done back.
Nicely done.
Leave this to me. Good job, everyone. I can see this isn't pushing
And
you at
for
all.
you, Kryuki,
Let's keep on going.
Spera
like
sa
this, guys.
Bukurate de Ziua de Marti.
Yeah, there we go. There we are.
Nice job.
Still trying to find this one exclamation point. Paula, welcome. Probably should give Paula a big ol' shout out. Do you want to give her a shout out, Tozu?
Let me try.
Okay. I know you can do it. There we go. Perfect. You did a great job.
We were doing it in English, so it was easy. F1 2021. I bet Paula has a racing setup.
Oh, thank you so much, Paula. I was really struggling. Like, I wanted to do custom sub badges, but I didn't know like what to get. And I was just like, I just felt so stupid because I was looking at my avatar and I'm like, why don't I just do safety pins because I have one in my tail on like every single fucking one of my avatars.
My ex-roommate actually played F1 a lot. Hundreds of hours. They actually went full-fledged racing setup with the reactive steering wheel and the pedals and the racing chair. It was kind of interesting to watch.
Yeah, Paula has that stuff too. She's I mean, I don't know if you've seen her race, but it's... Holy heck, she's really good.
Did you do it in VR? VR is amazing with these kind of games.
I don't think she's done the VR thing yet, but I think there are plans on it.
Yeah, that's what my ex-roommate does. It's so immersive. I tried to test drive and I was like, you could look over your shoulder and see the people behind you. It's surreal. It's real but surreal at the same time.
That
It's
sounds intense.
definitely was.
Oh, that scotch. I want 2 more fingers of that scotch. But I'm like, no, I think I'm done
Dude,
for tonight.
Stop, you addict.
I really like it though. It's good. But I'm already feeling pretty good, so I should stop.
That's the point. That's what you should feel. So now that you know how the game works, I think you can voyage to the next part of your storyline or whatever you want to do next. Just take in the consideration that everyone you meet, every quest you accomplish, everything is interconnected. Everything has a common goal that, contributes to the main story. If you have that under your belt, then you do whatever you want.
Okie doke. Okay. I mean, it's getting kind of late, so I don't know if I want to get, like, neck deep into something new.
No, I mean, just in general speaking, of this game itself, it doesn't really speak out about what you could do. It kind of gives you the little insinuations that says you could do this or this or this, but it doesn't really say, okay,
Yeah.
Ahty, you gotta do this, otherwise the whole world's gonna fall down. And you're like, oh shit, I probably should do this quest. Instead, you've got like 50 backlogged quests, and you're just doing the main story, and you're like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
So it helps out a lot.
So, tonight was shit because technology decided to ruin a good run. Did the PC crash again? Is that what happened? Mount Torta. That's so strange, though, because, I mean, if, like... No, internet gave out and my game AI went rogue. Oh, yikes. Now I have a blue exclamation point. Let's go find it. Oh, yeah, maybe it... Did the internet go out because of the blizzard, I wonder? Or I don't know if that's even happening yet. The weather out here was really nuts. Like, 1 minute you'd look outside and it was sunny, and then the next minute you'd look outside and it was raining, like the hardest rain like I've seen in a while. And then when I went out on break, it went from like hard rain to like this insane hail, and there was thunder everywhere, and today was just unreal. Holy heck, how much walking do I have to do? Gosh.
All of it.
All of the walkies. Actually, it's not too bad. Don't make fun of me.
I always make fun of you.
You do, yeah. But it's okay. I accept it.
Have you finished 14?
No.
You must be close.
Maybe. I mean, like, Karoja seems to think I have about half of it left.
What, the whole game?
No, Endwalker.
That's still like... Let's see. You stream about 3 or 4 hours of stream.
Yep.
The length of Endwalker divided by your stream length Alright, you need to find a nursing home for me because by the time you're done, I'll probably need one.
Wow. Here's the problem, Tuzu, is like, you know, what I'm trying to be a variety streamer, not a Final Fantasy 14 streamer.
I'm messing with you. It's probably gonna be about a couple months before you get to the end of Endwalker.
No way, I cannot have that much of it left.
I'm serious, and I'm sure Kuroja would agree with me. There's a lot of downplaying of the story. Hold, Meowpie, get out of here.
Meowpie, what?
I'm modding in 2 streams at the same time.
Right.
There's a lot of downtime and downplaying of the storyline for 14 that kind of extends the main story a little bit longer than you expect it to be. I could see you having, if you play about 3 hours a week, yeah, about 5 or 6 weeks worth.
Okay,
before you
so
get to the end.
So to be fair, like what I usually do with Final Fantasy XIV is Saturday and Sunday are devoted to those two, devoted to Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
So it's about 6 or so hours a week that I stream it.
Yeah. Always. Never.
Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Okay. Just checking.
And then Lockley's here, so Lockley can vouch for your consistency.
Yeah, this week is going to be kind of weird. There's going to actually the only Final Fantasy I'm going to be playing is on Sunday night.
Speaking of Final Fantasy 14 Online, Lockley, how's your gameplay?
Who are you talking to?
Lockley. They played Final Fantasy 14.
Who's Lockley?
It's in your chat. I just shouted them out.
That wasn't my chat.
Oh, different one. I have 3 windows up, sorry.
Tozu, are you moonlighting on me? Are you cheating on me?
Shush. I hate so Twitch is getting rid of Twitch app on Windows, and it's really bothering me.
Why?
I don't know. It just says heads up. We've made the official decision to stop supporting Twitch desktop on April 30th. And it's thrown me for so many loops because I have like 6 channels open and 5 are in browser windows and one's on mobile and one's still in the desktop app. It's kind of a pain, but.
Hey Ahty, so what are you gonna play Xenoblade Chronicles after this? Oh, so the next time I'm gonna be playing this is going to be Friday night. I'm probably gonna be advancing the story a bit more then. Surprise quest? Defeat the 4 ferocious wolf near the waterfall in Gore Plain. Let's do it.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quick.
Leave this to me.
Honestly, I think you're doing quests. It's like between you and me, Ahty, I think you could do a lot of these off stream.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they're baby quests. Stuff that you probably disregarded because storyline came to precedence. For the ones that are closer to the area that you're involved with, like Magnifar, Colony 6, those ones you could probably leave for streaming. Hello, Alina.
Oh, Alina Wispangled Shipper. Welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm here, I'm queer, and I love Xeno. This is my first time through it. Tozu here in the stream cursed me with this wonderful game.
I have no idea what I'm talking about.
It's really great. I love it too. I really love it too. I especially love the queer, racial, and neurodiversity in XBC2. Interesting. I had no idea that was in that. I might have to give it a shot then.
Gosh, you're gonna be in Xenoblade for like years.
Years. Honestly, I wouldn't mind. I mean, like, the thing is, though, Final Fantasy XIV was epic, and it's still epic, but, like, you know, when it ends, there's going to be a void there, right? And Xenoblade, I think, is a great thing to just kind of just be into also.
And I think you're at the point in XBC1 where the storyline really enthralls you, really brings you in. You're like,
Me.
you want to know what happens next.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a good season of Game of Thrones. And I'm sorry, y'all, there was a couple good seasons, but I know the fucking last couple of seasons, who the hell knows? But back in the day where it was like, I want to know what happens next episode, this is kind of what this game kind of unfolds to. Is it tells you a little bit of what's going on, but not really the whole story. And you're kind of left in the dark. And that's a main attraction of the game like this. It gives you a lot of opportunity to explore quests and develop NPC relationships and really flesh out how you want to play with your NPC, your other player characters. We're in the kind of phase where we don't know what's happening next. We saw a bunch of bullshit happen and we're like,
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
what was that? What happened there? Like,
Time for small fry. Stream edge. That was too easy.
It was an ugly wolf.
But we mustn't be careless.
oh god.
There is no way Ryan is straight. I would be inclined to agree, but it's just like I just don't know. I need more information.
If Dunban flexed on me, I'd probably accept it. I mean, he's got the facial structure, he's got the voice, established dominance in the community.
Is that the Ahty Striped of the Twitch.com? It is. TK, welcome. How are you? Could you give Tim.K. a shout out for me?
Gosh.
Please.
Wait, why am I told about your chat rules again?
But don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Let's sort this out nicely.
There we are. They were playing Halo.
Ah, started the you started the Halo-thon. Holy heck.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this
You
out
know,
nicely.
I've never played Halo.
This to me.
Well, you said a while back you weren't super into it, which I mean I can respect that.
So Halo came out at the same time that Fable did. And I was a nerd and not a jock.
Okay.
So all I did was play Halo.
Quick.
I mean that's valid. I mean like Halo did kind of have like one of those. It did have that kind of stereotype at the time.
Sharp as a nail, Shulk.
We got through that pretty good.
Let's
It
keep on going
was
like this,
very
Not bad. Not
kill
bad at all.
everything kind of story.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the story is like that, yeah. But I was talking more about like the time where like when it came out, where all the dude bros from college would sit down on the couch with their natty ice and their
God.
and
don't.
their plaid shirts,
Shush.
and then listening to their Dave Matthews and
What are you, my ex-brother? Come on.
Am I getting a little too close to home? I'm sorry.
You are.
But that was just that was like, you know, when it first came out, but now it's like I think everybody in some fashion can appreciate a little bit of Halo.
No, the plaid evolved to plaid blankets, and the natty ice evolved to Bud Light 24 packs. I think we gotten bigger. Same crowd, but bigger.
But like I didn't get into Halo until I moved out here to Oregon, where like, you know, the Xbox was replaced by the Xbox 360, you know, and I had the original Xbox. And my ex at the time was just like, here, you know, here's Halo 1 and Halo 2. And I played through both of those games. I was like, I need more. You know, and that's where I started to really appreciate it, is after everyone else appreciated it.
Where's Fable? Give me Fable. I want to make wrong and right decisions when I feel like it.
Let's see. I set my stuff. I haven't played yet. I just changed my OBS settings in preparation. Ah, I see. From what little I know of it, Bungie had better gameplay and 343 has deeper story. Okay, that I would agree with.
Alright, hold on. Okay. I'm shouting at Tim.K. again because they are a fellow fanatic of Perfect Dark. And I can't dismiss how great that game was for its time.
I think you and Tim would get along heckin' great. Tim's amazing.
Perfect Dark was perfect. That's why they put it in the name.
Holy heck. Yeah, Fable I never played. I'm kind of wondering, can you even, is Fable like a game you can stream?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like against TOS or anything like that.
No, absolutely not. It's an amazing game where the decisions you make in the game determine how the game plays for you.
Gotcha. 343 does have ex-Halo staff. Better than GoldenEye, don't at me. I agree. Fable 2 and Fable 3 never got ports to PC, I think. Okay. The ship is
I honestly think that you would really enjoy Fable. Really do.
I'll have to check it out.
You have to take it slow. It's an older game, but your decisions affect how the game plays.
Okay. Maps.
I don't know why you're playing Xenoblade. No one plays this game.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?
Fine. Love you, Ahty.
Love you too, Tozu. Oh my god. What the fuck? It's very early RPG morality. Okay, so like on par with the dark light side of KOTOR and stuff. Oh. I see.
We all know you enjoyed the storyline, though.
Enjoyed the storyline of what?
Xenoblade.
I am enjoying it so far. I'm really enjoying it. Now that I've kind of like, you know, gotten past the awkwardness of like controller play, because I never play games like this.
You know what? I'll tell you right now. So I watched the past couple of VODs for you. I haven't made every stream. I watched the past couple of VODs. And I'll be honest with you in chat as well. It's really difficult to nail that B prompt when anything dies during battle. And Ahty has nailed that almost every time. And I'm just baffled because they're not, you know, it's a new game for them. But I watched it, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, as I fuck one up right away.
I mean, yeah, still, I mean, I used to miss on average probably 1 out of every 4.
Okay.
And you've gotten, I think you got like, I think your record was like 12 in a row.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, you're doing really good.
Oh, did you see my comments explaining my username? Oh no, I didn't.
The ship is confirmed to be canon by the writers, but mandates prevent them from having it explicitly told. My username references a Sonic ship between a lesbian lemur and a bisexual wolf. I'll be honest myself, I don't know what that means.
Let me see. I'm gonna have to scroll back up a little bit. The username references a Sonic ship between a lesbian lemur and a bisexual. Okay. And it's semi-canon. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome.
It's me, Austin!
Corrosia. What are you doing up?
Roja, I need an ice cream too.
Yeah, Corrosia, can you get us ice cream?
No, we want tubes of ice cream.
Tubes of ice cream?
Ice tubes.
Ice tubes? Aren't those
Yeah.
just Otter Pops?
You don't remember our conversation on Discord.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I've had too much. Maybe I've had too much scotch tonight. I'm sorry.
Aw, sorry, Kurocha. I'm on the same aspect. We have tornado watches until 1 a.m. for another 3 hours. So hopefully make it through okay.
Hey friends, just popped in to say hi. Sorry I missed the stream. Power flickering all day and bad weather and fire. Oh yikes. Stay safe, Kuroja, okay? I legit want a beer right now, and I shouldn't have one.
What?
No, I want a beer, and I can't. I shouldn't have one.
You have scotch.
I know I have scotch, but if I have any more of that, I'm just gonna be done tonight.
Sometimes it's like the best thing to do is like float on top of your bed and just.
Yeah, that's a mood. Hope you all stay safe. I'm gonna crash. Have a good night, and don't forget how wonderful you are. And Corrosia, thank you so much. And don't forget how wonderful you are.
You're the wonderful one. We're just here to magnify your experience.
There you go. I'll beat Tozu to the shout out.
My hands are behind my head. I'm not gonna type on a keyboard.
You should probably have a keyboard pasted to your head.
What?
Why don't you have a keyboard on the back of your scalp?
Because that's probably about $25,000 in surgery. I don't really want to spend that.
Well, just glue it.
No.
Rubber cement.
Why do you think I have you here?
I'm the keyboard on the back of your head.
You are, yes. Metaphorically speaking, you are the back of my head keyboard.
Am I about to leave the area in the wrong direction? Yes.
Why does you still have Dunban in the party?
Why, you think I should go back to Ryan?
I mean, Dunban's pretty intense, but he doesn't, like, tank very well. But he does so much damage.
Oof, my leg is falling asleep.
You want me to put it, why don't we tuck it in?
Nah, that's okay. If I get out of my chair and my leg is asleep, I'm just gonna fall on the floor.
Hello, Ahty Leggy. Have a good night.
What?
Why do I feel like the old man with the lisp in Family Guy?
Oh, that guy. What?
Hello, I hope you want. Do you want a Papa School in my basement?
Do you want a back rub?
I'll tuck your leg in for the knee pain.
Some of the shit that dude says, just, oh my gosh.
It's the best because it's all from the same voice actor. It's like,
So if we ever get Skippy in a call, Skippy can do that dude's voice so well.
I will die. You will need to actually literally take out health insurance for me.
Sky, welcome. How are you? I'm gonna be lurking. Thank you so much. Thank you so heckin' much, Sky. I hope you had a great stream.
I beat you.
You did.
Oh, that new game called Art.
Art.
Never played it. I've never played it before.
Yeah, Sky has a t-shirt that says Art on it in huge letters.
Guy, what's the story behind Art? Is it single player?
It's single player, it's multiplayer,
Damn.
it's cooperative, it's versus, it's all kinds of different stuff.
Shit, I should get on with that.
It's an FPS, it's a fighting game, it's strategy, it's RTS. You name it.
No, I want to play it.
You should.
Damn.
Now, Sky is wonderful. So, Sky actually did all of the art for my VTuber avatars. Did most of my emotes, except for just a couple. She's done tons of art and has supported the stream a whole heck ton. And continues to do so.
Right.
One of the nicest people I have ever met, so y'all should definitely give her a follow. You will not be disappointed. Her streams are always fun and lighthearted and just good vibes all around. I wonder if I can beat these hackers yet. Oh, they're brown. I can take browns on.
We can't lose.
I don't want anyone dying out there.
You can do what?
Victory.
Fighting brown chipmunks.
Take it away, Shulk.
I probably should have taken Ryan here instead.
Nah, Dunban set up correctly.
Have you just noticed? You've got to cool off. Okay. Playtime's over. Try and dodge this.
Fire at will, Charlotte.
I'm not sure how much longer I can.
Thank you, Dunban. I feel my power returning. Yeah, Dunban, go for it.
Sorry, it's my fault.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Yep.
Top left, if you see when you get one full blue bar, you can res someone.
I see. Okay. So I think probably what I'm gonna do, it's pretty close and I'm getting pretty tired. I'm probably gonna wrap up. Because I have to work early tomorrow.
Yeah, that scotch probably hit you hard.
Yeah, all of a sudden, yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah. I'm ready. Alrighty, so I'm probably going to drop call and wrap up the stream.
Alright. Take care.
Thank you. That was really quick. Thank you so much, Tozu, for hanging out tonight and keeping me company and lots of chuckles and stuff. Thank you so much for all your help in this game, and yeah. And I do miss Final Fantasy XIV, and we definitely need to play again. Holy heck, we gotta finish that game. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it for me. Let's find somebody to raid. You know, Tozu, I was just thinking that. Meowpie, yeah. Let's raid Meowpenheimer. They're playing Stellaris right now. Let's see, raid. And I'm gonna need to copy the name because I will misspell the hell out of that. Meowpie to invoke the recursive. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. The next time I'm gonna be streaming is actually Friday night at 6 p.m. PST. I'm gonna be back here in Xenoblade Chronicles. We're gonna continue the story then. Tonight was just getting some of the quest mechanics down and stuff like that. So tonight was great and chill and awesome. Thank you all for coming by, and I will see you Friday. Hopefully I'll see all of you there. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night. Stay safe. Have a great rest of your week. And I'll see you around other streams. I'll be lurking and causing chaos wherever I go. Alrighty. Take care, folks. Have a great night. And see you Friday. Bye-bye.